So it's in the morning, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I decided to record you guys a tutorial. Woohoo! Well, not really a tutorial. Oh, lighting is so crappy right now. It's like I'm blue. I hope I'm not that blue that it bugs you, and I'm crooked, but we can deal with that, I think. Okay, so what we're going to be doing today is I'm doing a comparison between Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now, I have been wanting to do this one for so long, and I finally got around to doing it. So what I have is I have my blush and my foundation on already, and just so we kind of have like a basic colors, like I'm not mixing and matching brands. For the eyeshadows, I'm going to be using the Heatherette Trio from MAC. This is the Trio 1, and so I'm going to be using these colors, and that way there's no like discrepancy with, well, certain eyeshadows. I'm using MAC, which is a very high quality of eyeshadow. Okay, so the first thing about it is Too Faced Shadow Insurance and Urban Decay Primer Potion mainly differ, first of all, in the bottle shape. The Too Faced Shadow Insurance comes in a squeezy tube, while the Urban Decay Primer Potion comes in this really neat shaped bottle. The problem with this already is that the neat shaped bottle, all this area right here and down here, the doe foot applicator right here can't reach all that. This is a fairly new bottle, so I'm still having no problem getting at it. But after a while, it'll seem like it dried up, but you actually have tons of product. And there's ways how to depot it. I did a blog post on how to depot it. Probably when I go back for Christmas, because I don't have any like of the proper stuff, I'll probably depot this and I'll record a video actually how to do it. And so, not only that, I also find the Too Faced Shadow Insurance to be a little bit more sanitary, especially if you're a makeup artist, because it's a squeezy tube and you're not using the applicator. Because the problem with this is the second that you use that on your eye, you've contaminated the product, and that's never good. So, yeah, they're both a nude color, and the price difference is by $1. This is $16, and this is $17. So, just something to keep in mind. You can get these at Sephora, Ulta, you can get them on their respective websites. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm going to be applying it on this eye right here. And I'm going to just take the doe foot applicator, and I'm going to give it a couple swipes. And I'm applying this all over my lid, all the way up to my brow bone. I'm just going to blend it out. And it's a nude color. It does kind of leave a little bit of a tinted base to it, but nothing too obvious. So we're applying that all over our lid. Make sure it's blended in. Okay. You can also add a little bit. I'm just running the leftover that's on my finger underneath my eye for the for the shadow underneath. Okay. And you can tell that there's a primer on there. It's almost like a little bit of a film is over my eye, but it's nothing like noticeable. It's not bad. And it's got a really nice soft silky finish. Okay, now I'm going to take my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger, and I'm just going to blend that in. Now, right away, I noticed that the Too Faced Shadow Insurance is a lot creamier in consistency. So, and when I put it on, it seems to, the film seems to kind of melt in, so it almost feels like a moisturizer that's going on, and there isn't really a residue that's left behind as in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Okay. So I put both on. It seems like it took less product for the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and there isn't a film over my eyes. You can't really see it in the camera, but on my Urban Decay Primer Potion eye, there's like a little bit of a film left over, and on the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, there isn't. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeshadow, and I'll come back and I will tell you guys how I feel. Okay, so I just finished applying my makeup, and one thing I do notice right away when I was applying, that it was really easy to kind of blend on top of the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm not saying one's easier than the other, but I did notice it was a lot easier to blend this eye versus this eye. I feel like I had a little bit more trouble with this eye. The one with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance versus the Urban Decay Primer Potion. But I don't know, maybe I was just having a bad blending day. The reason I chose this look because I was working with a black, and blacks are a pain in the butt, and plus there's tons of fallout, and I wanted to see how well it stuck. I did use Rubeness Paint Pot as my base, and the colors seem a little bit more vivid on the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, it seems. Like, it's kind of a close tie. It's like I want to go back and forth between the two. But everything seems a lot deeper over on this side where I have my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So that's just what I've noticed right now. I'm going to check back in with you guys around, I want to say like 1 or 2. It's 9:17 now. So that way I can show you how it's holding up. And yeah. So I have tight lined, I have everything. So we'll see how it holds up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hey guys. Okay, so I'm checking in. It is, what time is it? It's about 4:30, and I'm just showing you where I'm at with my eyes. So over here we have the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and over here we have the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Now the first thing I noticed is that the Urban Decay Primer Potion, my eyeliner, I don't know if you can see, has smeared underneath. So that's the first thing that I noticed, is the big difference for holding power. And I did rub the product of both underneath my eye, and it ran on the Urban Decay Primer Potion side. So I'm just cleaning that up with a Q-tip. And on the bottom, on the other side, there's a little bit of smearing, but not nearly as much as the other side. So that's the first major thing I noticed. For vibrancy, right now, it looks like they've pretty much mellowed out to the same. So how we had the vibrancy before, where it was the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I was like, bam, in your face kind of vibrancy. Now it's kind of like matching a little bit of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. The blue, definitely on the Too Faced Shadow Insurance is a little bit more vibrant. And one thing I did notice is that when let me zoom in. Okay, when I have naturally hooded eyes, so when I close, my lids disappear. But one thing I did notice is in the Urban Decay Primer Potion, I have the crease in the shadow. Now, it's not like rubbing, and it's not like super crease where it disappeared, but I have the line. Let me see if we can show you. I have that line where I don't have it for the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, but I do have it for the Urban Decay Primer Potion. So that's one thing I did notice that one has and the other doesn't. And so if you ask me, my opinion, I like Too Faced Shadow Insurance. That's the winner when these two go head to head, is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, because it's creamier, it's more sanitary, and it holds 10 times better. I mean, my Too Faced Shadow Insurance eye is like 10 times better than my Urban Decay Primer Potion eye. So it's $1 more. It's easier to work with, it's more sanitary, you squeeze it out versus contaminating the product immediately when you use the doe foot applicator, and you're not wasting all that product in there. Am I still going to use this up? Yes, I am. But for me, my love is in the Too Faced. So, I hope this guy has helped, guys. Give me shout outs if you have any questions, comments, all that jazz. So, I'll talk to you later. Bye.